Hey, 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 roomies. Welcome back. Welcome to Res Room, here where we talk about everything is real, raw, and uncut. Today, I wanted to come to you guys and do a special podcast for you guys. Just me, little old me by myself, but I wanted to do it on my birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Crystal.
Happy birthday, Crystal.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, this podcast is going to be just a little bit different. You guys will be able to hear people from my live that are co hosting with me. I have Freddie and Jay on. Deja will be coming on in a little bit. And if they have questions or they have input or insight, I'm going to let them speak. If they have a question for me, I will answer to the best of my ability. But other than that, let's get into it. So this podcast is just me celebrating my birthday, another year, talking about what I went through within this past year, talking about my preservation journey, aka my celibacy journey. We are actually celebrating 9 months. Yes, yes, yes. So we'll be talking about that in depth. So this is an adult podcast topic. They are usually always adult, but it will be some adult explicit content in this podcast, this episode. So if you got some children that you don't want in the business, or whatever the case may be, get them out of the room now. If you have a young adult, I would say aging from 16 and up, you might want them to hear the podcast just so that the young ladies get a perspective of why celibacy is so important, and also why the young males also get an idea of why celibacy is important on their end. So I'll talk about that a little bit as well. And other than that, just where I am in my life and the space that I'm in and the journey that I'm on. Okay, let's get into it. So, your girl has not had any adult fun since June 22nd, 2025. That's the last time that I engaged in any intimacy activity or intimacy act with another person. And I will touch on now why I am on my journey. I started my celibacy journey because I became afraid. We're just gonna call it what it is. I became afraid. Um, I found out that my last partner that I was dealing with, um, not only was he dealing with me, but he was dealing with 3 other women at the time. Um, we were not practicing safe sex. That's the like we share a child together, so obviously we not practicing safe sex. But um, when I say I am a one woman kind of girl, like I deal with one man. I want to be solely theirs. I want them to be solely mine. He knows this. We've had these conversations. But long story short, I gave myself to that man wholeheartedly, like at full capacity. But I gave myself to that man in full capacity. I'm the type of woman, when I'm your woman, we just gonna put it on the flow. Like, I'm doing any and everything with my man. It is what it is. Like, that's my man. Especially if I'm under the illusion, like, we're solely dealing with each other and we're exclusively only dealing with each other, and you're not dipping your stick in other ponds and coming back with, like, seaweed wrapped around it. Like, I'm gonna do any and everything for my man. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I'm that girl. Um, when I found out that he was dealing with 3 other women, it also came out that he was sleeping with them unprotected. Um, Something that is terrifying in itself. Um, and I became heartbroken. I'm not gonna lie. That put me and him in a really, 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 really ugly space, ugly spot. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Um, I'm disgusted by him. Like that's the best way I can put it. Like, I'm disgusted by him. I'm disgusted by his actions. Um, I thought I was safe with him. Like, I'm gonna just call it what it is. I thought I was safe with him. Like, I never imagined him messing with three other women. You sleeping with everybody raw. You not protecting yourself. And if you're not protecting yourself and you coming back and dealing with me, you're not protecting me as the mother of your child, which says a lot about where you stand with like caring about me, caring about your baby. Because if you would have given me something that could have took my life, like that leaves my daughter without her mother. Like, you okay with that? You cool with that? Like, that says a lot about you as a person. Um, I never dealt with another man when I was dealing with him. Um, and once I found out about these other women and a lot of other things took place and a lot of other things played out, like I said, I no longer felt safe. I still don't feel safe. And when I got to a point where I was, crying every night, praying to God, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't deserve this. I'm a good girl. I'm a good woman. Like, I put my all in all into the person that I'm dealing with. Um, it was kind of like God was like, you need to focus on me. You need to stop giving yourself to men that you haven't even placed before me to ask me if this is a person that you should be dealing with. So when I started feeling like that, and I'm scared now, I'm disgusted now. Everybody know Houston is has one of the highest STD ratings in the world, and like it's disgusting. Um, so I'm scared now. I'm terrified. Not just about the intimacy part, but giving my heart to somebody else, dealing with somebody else, trusting somebody else, having to think that you're learning somebody, but they're really not who they're portraying themselves to be, like, at all. So you think you're learning them, but really you're learning the facade of who they are and what they want you to believe. Because like I said, I never thought in a million years like this man would do what he did. So I made a vow with God, and I was like, look, God, I won't give myself to another man until, you know what I'm saying, like, you see fit, or I feel like he was sent from you. So I started going on this journey of like not, being intimate with a man, not even dealing with a man. I wouldn't even entertain the idea. And then, like, if somebody did message me or reach out to me, like, it would be like, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I would have to let them know. I'm like, hey, I'm on my celibacy journey. So, I just want to, let you know off top. And they'd be like, oh, okay. And then you never hear from them again. I'm went on my celibacy journey. Yeah, not dating, not nothing. And then when I would tell the man, I literally, y'all, there was literally one man. I was like, hey, I know you're asking me out and you want to take me out on a date, but I just want to let you know up front, I'm celibate. Y'all, that man literally told me, that's good for you. That man said, that's good for you. So basically, in other words, he was like, yeah, I'm not rocking with that. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay. I knew, like, right then and there, like, he was out of there. Like, we ain't talking no more. Thank you, but no thank you. Like, especially if that was your response and that's your energy. So, I just don't talk to nobody. I don't deal with nobody. During the beginning of my celibacy journey, I'm going to say maybe 5 months. Like, I'm pretty sure 5 months. In that 5 months of January 22nd, between then and 5 months, like, I was still, doing like self maintenance. Read between the lines, grown folks. I was doing self maintenance, and I probably would say maybe once a week, if that. But I started noticing like it was suppressing the urge or suppressing the need or putting a band-aid over my wants and my desires, but the lustfulness and wanting to be close and under somebody was still like very much so there and strong. But I was just like, I would be like high at the top peak, needing to come down from that. So I would, do self maintenance, and I'm dropping back down to the middle, but then I'm peaking, and it drop. Like, so I was like, okay, this is making this journey, this preservation journey, a lot harder than what I feel like it should be. So how are we gonna work on this? How are we gonna fix this? I prayed about it. I started praying about it. And then when I was praying about it, I was telling God, I was like, hey, if I'm in a season or I'm in a space where you truly need me to be focused on you, I need a sign. And I need that sign to be take away any and all urges. If I cry, I'm telling y'all now, they're happy tears. They're not sad tears at all. I promise, promise, promise. But it's just actually talking about it. And it just lets me know like how far I came and like where I was. But yeah, so I went to God. I went into my prayer closet, and I was like, hey God, if I'm in a space where it's supposed to be just me and you, I need you to take away any and all urges, even the urge of self-gratification, because it's hurting me. It's putting me, worse off than where I already felt like I truly was. And there was like things within the prayer, and I'll share a little bit, but not a lot of it. But I was like, if I'm not supposed to be with a man right now, and I'm supposed to be focused on you, take away these urges. Like when I look at a man, I don't want any lustful desires. Take away those urges. Keep any man from approaching me or coming at me with the idea of lustfulness. If it's not a pure relationship through you and he doesn't know you, seek you, then I don't want to deal with him anyway. Keep him away from me. So this is the prayer that I'm praying. And I started noticing maybe 2 months after that prayer, I was like, one day, like I was just like in the shower, bathing, and I was like, you ain't did no self-maintenance in a really, really, really long time. Like really long time. And it was like just a aha moment. Like I wasn't noticing. Like I was just like steady moving through life, steady going through the motions. So when I noticed it, I was like, wow, like it's been a minute, like, and you're not even thinking about it so much because like at all, because you didn't even realize like you hadn't done it. So as time went on, here I am. I'm like 4 months. I'm 5 months, in from that, and then 2 months in from no self gratification. So 4, 5, 6. That's 6 months, and then up into another 3 months, which is now. It's been 4 months of just no man, no self maintenance, no desire, no need, no want. And that's, I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. It feels good. It feels amazing. I don't even think about it. So like, y'all, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel safe. Does that make sense? Um, Thank you, Freddie. I feel safe. I feel secure. I feel grounded. Um, yeah, like I feel it all through God. So I'm 9 months celibate since March 22nd, and I am no longer considering myself on a celibacy journey, but I am considered on a preservation journey, but also I am definitely abstinent. So I am abstaining until marriage. I know a lot of people our age be like, you too grown for that, trying to hold out for marriage, and you done already had kids or then gave yourself to a man, blah 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 blah. Like, I know how our generation thinks. I know how our age range of people think. But I'm gonna say this. it's never too late to respect and love yourself enough to require what you deserved in the first place. It's never too late. That goes for man, that goes for woman, that goes for anybody. It's never too late to desire what you truly want and to have standards and put certain rules and regulations and walls in place in order to maintain those things. So don't let nobody make you feel bad for changing, the way you live your life or the way you view things. Um, this journey is going to be, what I'm saying? It's gonna be a hard one. It's gonna have its ups. It's gonna have its downs. I'm going to be tested. It's just up to me to maintain, what I'm saying, my sobriety and knowing, I can go to God with my issues and my problems, especially my urges. So that's the celibacy part. The next part is, you guys, I fell in love with my Bible study group that I go to every Thursday. Pastor Carter, Lady Carter, they are amazing. Two amazing individuals. Um, Starting a new, what I'm saying, fellowship community, church community, and y'all, I'm so in love with them. My faith was never wavering in God, but I was like, when I was going through it and I found out everything I did have those. God, I am so mad at you. I am so tired of this. Why? Like, why do you keep sending me men like this? Why do you keep putting me through this? Like, why you steady putting my heart through this? Like, it's crazy. So I just ended up falling like head in first with Bible study, going to the Bible studies, catching the messages, really liking them. To always, like, I've always felt like I was supposed to do something within ministry, especially with like young adults. So Pastor and First Lady actually reached out to me, and they kind of felt, what I'm saying, that I had a greater calling too, and they asked me about ministry and training, and it was, let's do it. Like, if I can be who I am and go through everything I went through and still have my faith in God and still know that, you know, it's going to be greater later and God got me and it's nothing to be ashamed of. If I could save a young woman from self-destruction, if I could save a young man from self-destruction, if I could save them from self-destructing each other within the midst of that, like, let's do it. So I am in ministry and training. I am taking this new walk with God so differently, so seriously. Um, it's different, y'all. Like, this is different. Like, this is, the devil comes at you because you really working for God and trying to get his message out kind of different. Like, it's scary, but I'm built different. Like, I'm God's, one of his special daughters. So I know I'm protected along this journey. Um, as of now, I would say that I am at a place of happiness, peace. I don't know, y'all. I just feel good. Like, I look at my babies and they're doing amazing. I have amazing kids, y'all. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, my babies mean everything to me. Um, my kids are doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. I'm I'm happy. Like, y'all gotta understand, to go from having a hate, like, I know they say you ain't supposed to hate nobody, y'all, but the way I hated it, baby, hated this man, and it was for many reasons. Like, I don't even choose to go into that. But just know, when an individual really makes you believe that you are safe with them, you're secure with them, you can let your walls down with them, you can put your heart in their hands, they not gonna hurt you. To have done to me what was done to me, disgusting work. Disgusting work. But I'm, walking different, talking different, showing them, God comes first. Y'all, if y'all are still, and this is to my young folks out there, If y'all are still virgins, never have had sex, please save yourself for marriage. Please, please, please. A person who really wants to be with you, a person who really wants to deal with you, a person that really cares about you, a person that really values you, they will forever respect your decision to not be intimate until you get married. Like, they're gonna be like, I'm so into you and I'm rocking with you so hard and I want you this much to where I'm willing to go on this journey with you and abstain from this until marriage, or to just like, I'm telling you, if a person love you enough, man or woman, and you tell them, look, I don't want to engage in those please, please understand, if they for you and God sent them, they gonna wait. They gonna wait. They gonna respect it. They gonna check it. They gonna check themselves, and then they gonna respect it. Like, but a person that don't, like, they pressuring you or they trying to make you feel like, oh, one sin ain't bigger than the other, blah 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 blah. That ain't the one. Let them go. Like, save yourself for marriage. To my young black kings out there, and even to the ones that are adults and y'all just ain't had kids, your gummy worm is no longer your gummy worm. That is your kingdom. Let's change the narrative in what we call our areas down there, men. Let's start calling that our kingdom, so y'all can have a better understanding that everything that y'all produce from yourselves down there, keyword produce, that is part of your kingdom. That is part of your kingdom. And as the king of that kingdom, anything that your kingdom goes into, you're supposed to protect. Anything that comes from your kingdom because you weren't being safe and it's here now, you have to protect. It's your job to protect it, not destroy it. How does a king survive? By destroying the kingdom that he has chosen to build. Any woman that a man lays down with, he's chosen that woman. Any woman that lays down with said man, she's chosen that man. So if it's a woman out here cheating on a man out here cheating on a woman, or even if y'all not together, but y'all are sleeping with multiple people because you are single and you feel like that gives you right, what are you doing? What are you doing? You sitting up here having all these attachments to people for what? It's not worth it. You picking up other people's spirits, energies, warfares, believe it or not. And even the people that they sleep with, because they're sucking in their energy and they're having soul ties with those other people that they're sleeping with. Not only are you getting his or hers, you're getting the peoples that they're sleeping with too. You guys, I bought myself a cake because we are getting ready to celebrate my birthday. My baby brought me a flower and a water bottle. We are going to put these sparklers in it. We are celebrating not only 38 years of God keeping me, blessing me, loving me, bringing me out of dark places. We are celebrating 9 months of loving myself, valuing myself, choosing myself, and having a better relationship with God. We are finna celebrate. And that's another thing. Please understand, it is so important to celebrate yourself and to celebrate your accomplishments and everything in between. It's so important. But let's do this. Okay, y'all. Hold on. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Crystal. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy 9 months celibacy journey to me. Happy 9 months of learning love, learning to love myself, learning God again. And cheers to peace, happiness, health, and God sending a special someone soon. Who knows? We're going to go ahead and speak that into existence. God is going to send me a godly man 2026 or 2027. Y'all remember this. We're going to come back to this. We're going to come back to this. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all comment, subscribe, like. If y'all have any questions for me and y'all want me to answer them, leave a comment, inbox me. I'll answer them on the story or something like that. Other than that, thank y'all for letting me in, roomies. Love you. This is your girl, Lady Red. This is Red Rooms Podcast, and we'll see you next time. Mwah.